All right, there we go. Today we're going to be doing some back and buys. Going to do a lot of unilateral movements. Going to do some single arm pull downs, and then a couple other things, single arm rows, and then going to try to hit biceps pretty hard today. Try to get a good pump. So it's a bit harder with higher percent body fat, since I'm on the bulk right now. But it's worth it. So it's part of the evolution. Yeah. So the funny thing with back, I mean, not funny, but the thing with back is it's a lot of smaller muscles kind of working together. So obviously it's good to hit some heavy days, but if I'm doing a really heavy row, I can only get so much range of motion. Whereas, like, if I'm doing a unilateral movement, just doing one arm at a time, I feel like I can get a bigger stretch and overall better workout. Focusing on time under tension, focusing on just going till failure. And I mean, as long as we stick to that, as long as we stick to some pretty good weight, but obviously enough to where we can control the movement, and then do some long length partials at the end of it, should have a pretty good back day. Pull-ups, I love doing pull-ups for a warm-up. Really good. Basically works everything in your back, and it's a really good warm-up, really good like overall movement, especially if you want to do weighted pull-ups. That'll build a lot of muscle. And then let's see, as far as biceps go, I think I'm going to focus on, I think the first thing I'm going to do is like a wide angle incline curl. I really like those, and kind of doing it 45 degrees out hits a different head than, let's say, like hammer curls. And then so after that, I'll probably do some heavier, maybe cable curls, just to get some like heavier biceps in. Really have been itching for a heavy bicep day, so I think we're gonna try to hit those, and then we'll probably do a finisher with some pronated and supinated curls back to back. Really like doing those, and then we'll do a pose. I'm excited about today's posing. We are going to have, hopefully, a really good pump. Hopefully we're going to have a really good pump. I carbed up a lot beforehand. The diet's been pretty good today. And so hopefully we can just get a good pump. I'm not taking pre-workout because it's already past 6 and I don't want to be up all night. So hopefully we don't need that today. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the gym. I'm gonna hit some cardio right beforehand, get warmed up, and then you guys will see me whenever I start doing my pull-ups.
Hey guys, so the audio actually corrupted over the rest of the video. Just wanted to give a little voiceover over each exercise, and make sure to stick around for the end of the video because I had a beautiful pump. So before I start my actual back and bi workout, I like to just do a couple sets of pull-ups. I think it's a great exercise for the whole back. It hits basically every muscle. Alright, so with this exercise, I'm going to be doing single arm lat pull downs. The form wasn't the best on this, so it was a little bit heavier than I should have gone, but it still got a really good stretch and really good contraction on the way down. with these, just try to make sure you keep your chest as straight as you can. It's really primarily about that perpendicular motion into your body. Alright, so I ended up doing another set of single arm lat pull downs. After that one, I wanted to kind of change up the direction my lat was pulling, because that kind of hits a different muscle, and so I decided to do the regular lat pull down. Alright, so here I'm kind of just explaining about making sure to get the most stretch that you can with that exercise. The more you let your arm go up, as long as you're not bottoming that machine out, the more stretch you can get without coming out of your seat, the better. The more you stretch the muscle, the better it's going to work, especially in that lengthened position. So here I'm talking a little bit about pullovers. For a long time I struggled, and it just kind of targeted my tricep because my arms were straight instead of bending my elbows. So whenever you do this, if you ever had any trouble with it, keep your elbows bent and pull it into your hips instead of like your mid thigh. So whenever you're bringing it down, it should kind of arc into your hips. Alright, so here we're doing some chest-supported dumbbell rows, kind of targeting the whole upper back, also a little bit of your traps. With this, just kind of making sure to bring your elbows all the way up as far as you can get them, getting that full contraction, full range of motion there, and use gravity to get that stretch. Again, the more stretch you get, the better your muscles are going to grow. Alright, so the next exercise I started to do, this is the first one for biceps, was preacher curls. And I like to start off pretty heavy. My biceps tend to warm up already with all the back exercises. So I don't find that I have to do a feeder set myself. Alright, so on this set, I lowered the weight a little bit to start off with, and then I had somebody help me do a drop set by taking off the weight from the preacher curl. Alright, so these are incline dumbbell curls. I do a like a wide variation, so my arms are about 45 degrees out, This is by far my favorite bicep workout. I've found it to target my biceps the best, especially with the bench being on an incline. Gravity allows you to stretch your bicep farther than if it's just by your side. And the more stretch means the more muscle growth. So the one thing with this is you can kind of see my form starting to get sloppy, so that's just something to be mindful about, is keeping that form a little bit stricter. And then at the end, I like to do like hammer curls or cheater curls. Just gets me a little bit of extra work in there. I just wanted to say, at this point, I can barely feel my hands. My arms are already dead. And so I understand that the form is not the best. I'm not saying that you guys need to do bad form curls afterwards, but for me, I like to get it just for the pump. All right, guys, I think this was one of my favorite pumps I've had since I've started recording. I don't know how well you could see it on camera, but I had pretty good vascularity. I've got a decently high body fat percentage right now, and I'm still able to have some good vascularity. I have some shoulder veins that are still hanging around. But yeah, overall, it was a really good day. Back looked really full. The bicep looked really good. Yeah, so enjoy some posing. And then there will not be a car talk afterwards just because that audio got corrupted as well. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully enjoy the rest of the video.